Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rose Room. Alright y'all, so today's video is going to be about how our TTC journey is going so far. So I started my fertility window, I want to say like last Saturday I started my fertility window, so it was the second. So it is now Wednesday the 6th. So I have like a few more days. I think next week, Sunday, is when it ends. So far we've only, did the deed like 3 times. And actually something crazy happened yesterday. I was cooking and I just felt like this sharp pain in like one side of my uterus. It was like a cramping, and then it also hit my back at the same time. Like, you know how when you get period cramps and your butt crack hurts? It was like that. But then it was like once and then it just went away and then it never happened again. And I was like, oh my gosh, could that be the implantation of the egg? Could that be? I think it was. So I think the plan is gonna be for me to actually take the pregnancy test a few days before I'm scheduled to get my period. And then obviously if I get my period, obviously I'm not pregnant. But I want to tell y'all one thing that has really helped kind of like ease my mind and like trying to take my worry off of, hey, am I going to get pregnant or not? I prayed. When I tell y'all I prayed over my womb. And I said, Lord, if you bless me with a baby, I'll be happy. But if it's not the right time, then I'll be happy too. But in the midst of us, trying to have the baby, just make sure when we do get pregnant, it's at the right time, and that nothing is wrong with the baby, and that I'm healthy enough, and that we're in a good place family-wise and financially. And even if we're not at the greatest place, at least throughout the pregnancy, let us get better. My hopes are for me to have some type of income to put towards getting stuff to the baby, so it's not just solely on my husband. I do want to help out in that aspect. But I'm doing what I can in the meantime. But I think another big thing that's helping me also is like just not having the stress of working while pregnant, if I do get pregnant. I think it sets up for a healthier pregnancy, healthier delivery. I literally just have to focus on myself. When Luna's at school, I can exercise, I can read, I can do whatever I need to do to keep my mind well and my body healthy, and just to focus on myself for a couple hours out of the day. But in the midst of that, I am also starting to do Pilates. I start, my first class is the 27th, and I'm actually talking to one of the instructors now. She texted me this morning, just to like introduce herself and see what my needs are and what I'm looking forward to from this. So hopefully that goes well. I'm gonna ask her like what are the requirements or what are the limitations that would be put on me if I actually do end up pregnant and want to do Pilates, because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna kind of take it a little easier or like do moderations on the exercises that they do. But I honestly think this is gonna be like a great experience. But I really do hope that I am pregnant. I'm really ready to have another member of the family. Financially, we're ready. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to do the pregnancy test video with you guys. I think that's going to be amazing. I think that's going to be really funny. Then also, I keep on thinking, like, if I actually am pregnant, what thoughts are going to hit me, and then what worries will come up out of the blue that I'm not thinking about right now. Because I'm thinking more on the positive side and not really thinking about the negative side, which is like the no sleep and me having to go to doctor's appointments and me having to check with a psychiatrist and me going through postpartum again and the possibility, I think it's a very slim possibility, but the possibility of my hormones being unbalanced and me having another manic episode or something like that. And I really don't want that. That's not what I am praying for at all. I'm praying for the total opposite. But I also know what God told me. He told me that I would never have to go to the hospital for mental health issues again. And thus far, he has kept his word. So I'm pretty sure that in the midst of that, we will find some type of routine schedule so that does not happen, or that's less likely to happen. But yeah, it's gonna be a journey, especially if I really am pregnant. It's gonna be fun though. It's definitely gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great journey. Definitely gonna be like eye-opening and just a thrill, because this will be my first pregnancy with my husband, actually experiencing me go through the whole pregnancy with him, watching me grow, watching all the changes that happen, and just out of all this, I hope he just admires what it's like for me and appreciates me for what I do for his kids and all that. So yeah, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, just pray that I am pregnant, guys. I really do think that it's like the perfect time right now. Of course, it's never like the perfect time, but I think it's a good time right now to just get the process going, and then next year around September I would have the baby. And I'm praying it's a girl. If y'all are team boy or team girl, leave that in the comments, because I want a girl. My husband thinks it's going to be a boy, but he also thinks it's going to be a girl. He wants a boy. But I strongly believe I'm supposed to have 2 girls, and then my third baby, if I decide to have one, I think it's going to be a boy. But we will see. It's all in God's hands, honestly. God is in control. I have no control over this. So this is honestly also a process of trusting God in the midst of it, that, you know, he knows what's best for us. Because sometimes we just don't know. We don't know the future, so we don't know what God has planned for us or what things are going to come our way in the time period. Sometimes he does things in his timing to protect us and, you know, just to help us and guide us to where he wants us to be. So I think we'll be good either way. But I did talk to my husband, and he said that, you know, if we're not pregnant the first time, we'll pray, regroup, and then see if we need to try again, or if we need to just chill or kind of just let it happen naturally on its own. But we'll see what happens though. But yeah, just pray that everything goes the way God planned it to go. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I will talk to y'all later. Peace. We are leaving the rose room.